Hello my friends, today we are going to unbox MSI MPG EZ120. Okay guys, so here's the unboxing, here's the first unboxing video, okay? Okay, and I have another MSI fans, but okay, I know you're gonna asking me why you have another package. Okay, first of all, I just ordered this. Look, here's the another unboxing video. Look. Here's the unboxing video, okay? So I will explain what happened. Okay, let's just close this window. Alright, like what I said, the build quality is actually awesome. But I have another package of MSI fan, and I know you're gonna asking me why you have another one. Cause once I just order one set of these fans, right? Like 3 of this, like the same package like what you saw. But once I just installed the fan, one of these fans, like one of these, you know, like this fan, one of these fans, you know, which it just comes with the 3 fans. And you know, that was like making weird, very weird noises. And you can listen to it. Okay, so here's the weird noise from that fan, and I just returned that to the online shop where I bought, and they just sent me a new one. And I hope this one just has no problem. You know, I want to install it, and I don't have time to just keep returning and giving a new fan. You know, one of the fan, like what you already saw in the video, that was like making weird noise, and that was pretty annoying. When the fans RPM increase, the noise gonna increase too. So let's unbox this fan and let's see what's going on. And here's the packaging. Let me just set my phone there. Alright, I just set the camera and I think everything is fine now, and you can just see what's going on here. Let me just use this. Oh yeah, why not? This one is much better. Okay, so here's the MSI fan, and here's the information. You can just read that. It's like fluid dynamic rings and everything, and the package is like fine. And here's the fans. Let me just unbox it real quick. There's nothing special, and that's all. Okay, I'm going to open it. Right. Here's inside the packaging. You can just see. Okay, before just show you the fans, let me just show you. Okay, no, let me just put it there. That's the instructions how to install the fans. Okay, here's the fan number 1. Okay, you know, they just put it like this. They're gonna put it like this, and yeah, that's fine. The first one, the second one, and the third one. packaging is awesome. And we got two small box, which is remind me the Squid Game. Okay, and nothing else in the box, like what you just saw. Okay, here it is. Let's just open the fan and okay. Thanks MSI for this amazing packaging. I will show you how to install it. Okay, there we go. Here's the fan. The quality is absolutely awesome. I don't know what happened like the last time. I just ordered these fans, and here's the flow it brings. You can just see everything is fine, and I'm gonna put it there. I just go for the second one, and where are you? Okay, I'm gonna unbox this one. Here's the third fan, which is I'm going to open it, and let's go. There we go. Look at the fans, they're just absolutely amazing. I don't know what is that. But they all have this part. Oh, it's just like a cover. You cannot have an access. You can just see the full information. It can just go from 0 to 1900 RPM, like what I showed you in the information of the fan. Look, if I'm not wrong, yeah, from 0, where is that? Flow dynamic bearing and fan speed 0 to 1900 RPM. Okay, 10%. You know, there's a 10% wrong, 10% up, 10% down. Okay, so yeah, let's just unbox this one, because I already unboxed this fan before. I'm just gonna go really fast. We only need one of this. Here's the hub, which is come with. There's nothing else in the. Oh, I like this packaging. Look how nice it is. Okay, there's nothing else in the packaging. Here's the thing, which is we're gonna that's a glue. It's like a tape, I think, but it's really strong. And you're gonna unpeel this, and you're gonna put it there. Unpeel this one and put it there, and you're gonna stick it to your case. And that's for the fan control. This fan, look at this, it's like micro USB to USB to micro USB. Okay, and we're gonna connect it to the hub. And the thing is, this fan, you can just control this part, like this ARGB part, and this part like separated. Like separately, you can just control both this part. You can turn this off and turn this one on. But with the MSI app, let me just show you. The app called MSI Center. So don't go and install the MSI Dragon Center or something like this, because Dragon Center is like the wrong app, and you have to install the MSI. What is that? MSI Center. Where's my app? I didn't delete the app. Yeah, there we go. Here's the app. MSI Center. Or Center. Is Center. MSI Center. Okay, waiting for UI element. Okay. Scan to get the latest version. Okay. I don't want to update it right now, and I don't have these fans installed. And the main part is you cannot control this keyboard with this MSI Center. That's horrible. It's ARGB keyboard, or I don't know, but you cannot control this keyboard, or you don't have any control on your M.2, which is that's MSI. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the installation process. Here it is. ARGB, and for the known ASUS motherboards, right? That's for system chassis fan. You're gonna connect it to the chassis fan, and this one is for ARGB 5 volts, 5 volt, not 12 volt, 5 volt connector, and it goes to directly to the hub. Here's the hub, and here's the SATA connection. You can just see that. You're just gonna plug it into your power supply SATA connection, and this one is for USB. You know, like this is micro USB and this is J USB, or like, you know, you can just find it on your motherboard. For me, it's on that area. You know, for most motherboards, you know, it's on that area. My motherboard is Asus ROG, and here's the fan connection. I will show you, don't worry. If you're like MSI user, you know, you can just, there's some JF_1 connector for the MSI motherboards, but I don't have MSI motherboards, so I'm not using it. And let me just show you the hub. This one goes to your motherboard, and you can just connect it to, let me show you. Here's my motherboard. Okay, this one goes and connect here. Okay, this one. Okay, can you just see that? Okay, see? Now look at this. Can you see? This one goes to this one. This is USB on your motherboard, my Asus motherboard, and this one goes to the hub, this micro USB connected. You can just connect it to the hub. You have to connect it to the hub if you want to control the ARGB and stuff. And that's all. This one goes to this, and this one goes to this. Pretty easy. If you're just wondering why I'm not showing you during the installation process, because I don't have phone holder. This phone holder, which is I have it right now, I can't just move it. I have to get one. And this cable is for MSI users with like high-end MSI motherboards. You don't need to do other stuff. You can just connect it instead of this. So this one is for MSI users with the MSI motherboard. Okay, high-end MSI motherboard. Look at that. See? And this one is for PWM and the ARGB 5 volt ARGB. Okay, let me just show you where is the 5 volt ARGB. Where are you? Okay, here's my ARGB connector, like what it said. Can you just see that, guys? It said 5 volts and it said 12 volt. That's a two different thing, and this one is dangerous. Never even just try to connect it. Okay, this one goes to the 5 volt. It's just 3 pin, and look at that. It just goes straight like this. I just open it. So I'm not an MSI user. I'm gonna put it somewhere else, and you have to find the J USB or something like this, which is that MSI changed the name. I don't know about that, and I don't want to know about that. I'm gonna put it there. I don't need it, and I'm gonna put it, plug it into the fan. I mean the hub, and then I'm gonna. Yep, there we go. And the micro USB goes to this part. Okay. Like this, and the other one, just, you know, here's the thing. Look at that. There's a small pin, and I'm gonna connect it right now. Okay. I think it would be a long video. I'm not sure. Maybe yes, so I don't need it. You're just gonna connect your fan. You just need one of these. And here's the thing. Look at this pin. Can you see that? Alright, here's the pin. And here's the thing. So it would be like this. See? Look at this. Just go straight to this. Okay. Okay. Just connect it. Let's do something. I think that's the right side. And yeah, that's what's up. Here's the MSI thing. I don't know if I had this on the previous fan. I'm gonna check it later. And there we go. This one just get connected, and I think that's the right side. And let's just go for the connect the fans. I'm gonna unbox it. Why this one doesn't have like that type of things? The other one didn't have. We have a lot of cable here. You can just connect all the fans like one by one, or you can just put all of them together. You know, you can just stick them together and you can just connect it to the case. We just need one of these. I'm gonna put it there. This one. This one. Lots of screw. Look at that. There is a lot. Okay, here's for the fans to the case. I put it there, and this one, you know, the large ones. Thanks MSI for that. For like, that's for the coolers, like CPU coolers. And this one. The installation process is literally very easy. So I'm gonna put them in there, and let's just connect the fans. This process, these are magnetics, all magnetics, and we can just let me just put my keyboard somewhere else to see. Okay. We have this white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, black, and these ones are just so funny. Okay. Like 4 of this and 3 of this. We're just gonna put the fan just next to each other. See? See? Look at that. You know, they're just magnetics. Okay? You don't need to do anything else. I really love that. Thank you, MSI, for that. That's pretty cool. Really cool. And the other one? Nope. Let's see. No, it's the wrong side. It's the wrong side. That's why it's just not connecting. See? Come on. That was pretty cool. Super cool. So take a look. We have white, black, white, black, white. And these are just magnetic too. So let's just try to just, you know, this side is white and this one is black. Never, like what I said, blacks goes for blacks, whites goes for white. But this thingamagic is like they both black. So we're just gonna put it there for that side. So never just plug it wrong. Okay. White for white, black for black, like what I said. See? If I just put it on wrong side, you know, it's just not gonna fit it. You know, whoa. Hold on. Yeah. Let me just look at that. If I just put it like this, see? White not goes for black, and black's not goes for white. See, look at that. That is amazing. Thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for that, MSI. You know, white for white, black for black. There we go. Awesome. Perfectly fine. And these ones are just black, and it doesn't matter the way you're just gonna put it. It actually doesn't matter. You know, you're just gonna black for black, black, and it doesn't matter. That's all. No. You have to put it, just do it on the right side. There we go. Yeah, that's how does it fit, like black side on black side and white on white, black on black. That's all. And for these small things, we're just gonna, okay, my fans will be like this, and here's the thing, which is I'm gonna connect it. Okay, let me just use one of these things to use. Okay, these ones, you know, the white ones is just for like connecting to the other fans. Okay, look at that. This one is not the right one. You know, I want to connect one of these to the fan. We're gonna using the black version of these things, and we're just gonna plug it into the hub, like fan hub, which is I just showed you earlier, and that's here. And there is nothing. I just told you about the PWM or chassis fans. Sorry about my dog. And here's the chassis fan, which is you can just find it on your motherboard, and that's pretty easy, and that's all. Okay. So let me plug it in. Okay, we're just gonna fit in. No, it's not gonna fit in. It's not gonna fit in. Yeah, it's just gonna fit in right now. Okay, so if it's just wrong, it just won't let you to connect it like what I showed you. I just showed you like just gonna connect it on the right side, and for the other part we have this stuff. Okay, and we have to find the right one. It's like a Lego. It's not, see, it's not the right. Yeah, now it's just gonna fit. And the other one, not gonna connect. No. It's connected to this. Nope. There is something wrong. There is something wrong. It shouldn't be like this. You know, it doesn't matter, but it shouldn't be like this. Because she has to fit. See? It doesn't fit. See? Look at the magnetic thing. It won't let me to connect it because it's the wrong side. Okay. Let me see if I just... No, it doesn't fit. But this one was white. It shouldn't be like this. And this one is black. It won't let me to connect. Let's just find out where is the problem. Here's the fans. Okay, let's just see where is the problem. You know, these things should be like fit on the right way. And where's the other part? Okay, this one doesn't fit. Let me see, does it gonna change anything if I just use the other thing? You know, there's another cable. It shouldn't fit, but it fit. What was that? It's black and it's fine. Okay. And this one, see, it's not connecting properly. Not this one, and also not this one. No, it shouldn't be like this. See, that's the right way. See, it should be connected like this. Like this. See? You hear the sound, right? And also this one. See? Here's the way of, do you hear the sound? Okay, now this fan is ready to install. I'm gonna put it, okay, I'm sorry about my dogs again. And that's what's up. I'm gonna unplug it. I think I'm not 100% sure like it's on the right way, because there is nothing. I don't know. I'm just gonna connect it and see what will happen. Okay, and this one. All right. Let me just install it and I will show you what does that look like. We are just done. Here's the hub. You know, here's the SATA for the power of these fans. I'm gonna connect both of these. And welcome back again. Here's the computer and here's the fan. You know, you can just see the fans there, right? And there is a problem. Can you just see that? There is like, let me just open this and I will show you. Okay, here's the fans. You can just see the old fans and, oh, what is it? Is that way? I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway, I mean, that was the thing. And here's the, like, the old fans, you know, they're just not automatic and they're just working weird. You know, that you cannot just control the speed on these fans. So I'm gonna replace them. Here's the problem, like what I said. You know, this little metal thing here, you know, just prevent my fans to just like get integrated, right? And I have to cut this small part to just get my fans integrated. And here, look at how dusty. I'm so sorry for your eyes. You're looking at these dusty fans. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna replace them. All right, guys. So I just connect this thing. I don't know if I just connect it properly or not. You know, is it actually upside down or not? We're not focusing. Okay. And this thing is micro USB. There is no way to just connect it on wrong side. I just connect this one and it sounds like fit properly. And let me just show you. Here's the 3 fans. Okay, which is I just get it. Let me just show you this part. And as I just told you, I just cut that area, and now the fans can just be integrated, and like you can just see the RGB lines, which is they're just connected to each other. And let me just finish it. Alright, here's the installed version of the fans in front of my computer. And we have here from another angle. And yeah. And I've got 2 more fans there. And yeah, I just need to connect the hub and SATA connectors, and that's all. And here's the thing, like the micro USB, the PWM, I think, which is that controls the fan speed, and the ARGB, which is connected to here. Here's the ARGB connector, 5-volt ARGB. And here's the fan, which is I just connected to the one, and here's the MSI hub. And this is the SATA connectors. I connect both of the SATAs. Let's just turn it on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Here's the MSI fans. It's super cool. Okay, let's just set up the fans in the MSI app. And as you can see, everything works fine. So I already installed the MSI app. Let me just enter my password. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, look at that. It already just find out my settings, and now it's on control. And yeah, because I already had the previous fans, and that's why it's like this. I can change the colors. And there is no noise. Okay, there is no annoying noise like which is I had on the previous fan. And that's what's up. Here's the installation. I can control the fan speed. Let me just show you. Okay, where's the MSI things? Where is that? The app, all apps. MSI sender. There we go. So with this app, you can control the fan speed and everything. Scan to get the latest version. Scan, let's see what it's gonna do. What are you trying to scan for? And you're gonna click on feature. And here's the 2 things which is you need to install. The Mythic lights and the cooling wizard. Yeah, you can just see the description, and that's obvious. And there is no feature for the keyboard. Yeah, the top fan has a little bit weird noise, but just a little bit, not that much. Can you see that, guys? Okay, I'm gonna write it in my comments if these fans just make weird noises again. To be honest, I don't know what can I say, but this one has a little bit noise, that's annoying me. I just got this fan for 2 times. I don't know what to do, MSI. Come on. And like what I said, you can just like not cooling wizard support. Okay, so I just turned off the controlling syncing by motherboard, and here's what the fans look like. They look absolutely amazing. Look at that. Not gonna lie, they look absolutely amazing. But if you have like MSI motherboard, you can have it. Now I cannot just separate these things with my motherboard, now it's controlled by hub. And if you just have MSI motherboard, the process would be much easier for you. Now it's on rainbow or something like this, and you can just, let's just see if I can control it like this thing. Now look at that. If I just click on that part and click on apply, let's see what will happen. It's just gonna turn one side on, like what I just said. If I just click on both sides like this and click on apply, just gonna turn both of these on, that's super cool. So once you just install the MSI app, just MSI Center app, and just go and install features on here and install these 2 things, Mythic Light and Cooling Wizard, and that's all. There's update for it. And thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video, and I will let you know in the video description what will gonna happen to this if I just start to making weird noises.